Can we truly celebrate the growth of renewable energy and the surge in electric vehicle sales when fossil fuel emissions continue to rise? Welcome to a discussion that delves into this paradox, one that paints a complex portrait of our world's energy landscape. In a year brimming with promising energy news, we've seen the installation of over 1 terawatt of solar panel capacity. Electric vehicle sales have surged, hitting 1 million in the United States and 14 million worldwide. These numbers might lead us to believe we're making significant strides towards a sustainable future. However, the reality is not quite so simple. Despite this record growth in clean energy, global carbon dioxide emissions are projected to increase by 1.1% in 2023. This stark truth, revealed in a recent analysis, underscores that the rise in renewables hasn't displaced fossil fuels. Senior researcher Glenn Peters underscores this point, noting that while renewables are reaching unprecedented levels, fossil fuels continue to set new records. The surge in emissions primarily originates from coal consumption in India and China, coupled with increased flying and international shipping. Aviation emissions alone are expected to skyrocket by 28% in 2023. While developed countries like the United States and the European Union show a slight decline in emissions, the pace isn't rapid enough to combat global temperature rise. The question then arises, can the growth of clean energy alone curb planet-warming emissions? Currently, countries favor subsidizing renewables over enforcing firm limits on fossil fuel usage. Even as significant investments pour into the sector, such as the United States' $370 billion climate bill, the battle against fossil fuels remains an uphill struggle. With the growth of emissions, achieving the goal of limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius seems increasingly unlikely. Experts emphasize the need for urgent policies and a collective effort to stay as close to this limit as possible. This is a critical challenge in the fight against climate change. Our world is in a race against time, demanding swift policy changes and unified global action to avert an impending climate crisis. The transition to a sustainable future requires not only celebrating milestones, but also acknowledging the pressing need for decisive, collective efforts. In conclusion, the growth of renewable energy and electric vehicles is indeed a beacon of hope. However, it's crucial to remember that this growth alone cannot offset the continued rise in fossil fuel emissions. The fight against climate change is far from over, and it's a fight that requires the concerted efforts of nations worldwide.